Welcome to VoiceOver. VoiceOver speaks descriptions of items on the screen.
So sometime back, this thought came to me that the kind of food that we are eating is not the right kind of food, right? So for whatever reason, it's first of all, a lot of chemicals were used in the food, right? Because the seeds you buy from cooperative society or some folks, and then the farmer grows it, and then there are a lot of pests, right? So there the farmer has to again spray a lot of pesticides on that. So the finally food that we get is first of all having a lot of pesticides. So somewhere I thought that we are working so hard to eat and be healthy and all that, and that is not getting solved. So around almost like 1 year back, I started discussing among friends, and we have like a WhatsApp group of 70 like-minded people who are also discussing the same way, like how we can address this, because food is the most essential thing, and if you're not getting that is getting corrupted, then we have a problem as a society. So who's going to help us? Nobody is going to help us, and we have to help ourselves. So that's why we started this something called as healthy living. We just created a little branding, a logo on top of that. So the idea was to bring in like-minded people and try to address this problem at hand, which is like pesticides in food. So that is first problem, but nowadays we have an even much bigger problem, that is like genetically modified food. Today morning also I was discussing with Akhil that how genetically modified food is much more dangerous than the pesticides itself. So in between I'll be just toggling the lights and on and off, so that you get a better sense. So genetically modified food is much more dangerous than the pesticide food. So what was happening is these companies which are selling the pesticides told the farmers that first you buy seeds from us, then you're buying pesticides from us, then you're spraying on top of that. What if we give you 2 in 1? The seed itself will have pesticides, so you don't have to spray pesticides on top of that. So these are the genetically modified seeds. So the seeds you put, pests won't come, because the seed itself has pesticides, harmful chemicals which will kill the insect the moment it sits. So insect is a very small thing, so it kills immediately. We are little bigger things, so it takes time to kill us. But unfortunately, this is what is happening, and we are part of it. And that's when we started talking to different types of people, farmers who have this background of farmers and all that. So a very interesting thing that they told, I'll just share quickly. So in this, one is an organic orange which is grown properly, and one is not organic orange. Can you help me identify which is what? The first is organic orange. The color is not same. Each fruit is has a slightly different color. Each orange has a slightly different shape and texture and all. Whereas a genetically modified fruit, you see all the oranges are of same size, same color, probably same taste also. As if this is not being manufactured in a farm, it's being manufactured in a factory. So this is what is genetically modified food, and the consequences of it is not known to our generation. Probably the next generation to come will have a huge impact on this. And one day they'll be cursing us that why did we move from a normal, food to a genetically modified food. See, even if you take a tree, each fruit is at a different place. Each gets its different kinds of sunlight. Each gets the root of water at different things. So the moment we look at a fruit, we can easily identify whether it is genetically modified, whether it is properly grown. Just by looking at it, we can make out. This is just with respect to, and same thing goes with anything. So one of our Cisco cab drivers, his name is Manjay Gowda. So we just keep casually talking what you do and all. So that time he was telling that he's a farmer by profession. His father was a farmer. So now he has like almost quit farming, and the reason is the feel of guilt. So they grow this watermelon and some other seed, rice and also. So watermelon, when they grow it properly, organic way, and take it to the shop. So there are in between there are a lot of mediators who buy. So we don't, we don't get directly from the farmer. So in between a lot of people, mediators are there, and they when they see his watermelon, they say they reject it because it's not having a proper color. It's not having a dark green color outside, and when you cut the fruit inside, it is not red. So they're rejecting his food, or they're putting very low cost for it. So to address this, people in his village, what are they find some chemical, they found chemical, and they just spray it on top of it. So the outcome is the fruit is very dark green outside, inside is red. But what that chemical does to the fruit is like, don't know. And he was doing this for some years, and then had a feeling of guilt, and then he told, okay, I'm not doing this. So there is the people who want to eat good fruits, good food, and there are these farmers who want to, grow the good way, proper way, because even they like compared to us, they're like very simple people, not very corrupted. So they see something wrong and they feel like, okay, I should not be doing. Let me take up some other profession. Now instead of selling poison, let me do something else. That's what is. There are some good farmers and there are we. So how we can collaborate and work together so that both our needs are filled. So farmer is also in a set of profit, and we are also getting good food. End of the day, that's what we need, right? So that's where this whole thing started, and there are two things. One is the short-term goal, what we want to achieve. One is the long-term goal. So long-term goal, ideal solution is like to have a farm of our own, of a group of people, and one weekend we can go to the farm, spend a weekend in the farm, and come back with whatever is grown with the farm. So next weekend, next person goes. Next weekend, next person. Advantage of this is, as a group we can maintain. See, individually having a farm, it will not be possible for us to go and visit the farm and come back every week, every day, right? At least once in a week we can go. Next week, next person will go. Next week, next person will go. When you go, you bring whatever is the products of the farm. Point number two, we'll have to employ somebody to take care of the farm, and there are a lot of people who are willing to take up this kind of thing. Then there will be one family who will be taking care of the farm. We go there. We have a small place, simple place to live there. We can spend there. We can come back. So this way, it works for everyone. Individually, if you do, it's going to be a lot of cost and a lot of maintenance overheads. If you do as a group, it's benefit for all. So that's a long-term goal. So ideally, when we have farms, it will take time. See, what I'm telling is it's not simple, but it's possible. Farming is not so easy, but it's definitely possible. And I'll introduce my friend who has done the farming, and it's possible. So farming and IT you can do parallelly, and we have a lot of live examples of that. We can take inspiration from. So that's a long-term goal when we have farms set up, everything. And in between, there's a short-term goal, that is try to identify these farmers and try to take from them directly. Identify the source which is still not corrupt, and try to take from there. So almost this activity you're trying to do from past 6 months to 1 year, and we are able to find out the sources for good oil, gingerly oil, coconut oil, and pure desi ghee, and lot of millets. So millets I'll talk about in detail. So this was the watermelon part. So millets are very important because in our school we were taught that rice is a staple food of South India, wheat is a staple food of North India. That's not the case. If you go back little history, if you ask our grandparents when they were kids, they were not eating rice so frequently. Rice was like a little festival food, if I may term it that way. The normal staple food was all these millets. So in different regions have different millets. Like South Karnataka you find ragi, North Karnataka you find the jowar, North Karnataka, Maharashtra region you find the jowar. In Tamil Nadu you find different types of millets, samba, like that. So that was the main staple food. See, the advantage of that is rice, whatever one bag of rice, the water and the effort it takes, with the same you can produce 5 bags of millets. So by consuming more and more rice, we are harming our own nature because it takes more water, it takes more labor, right? So in a way we have to, and it's not our natural food as well. The more rice we eat, the more diabetic we are going to become, right? So the natural food of the region is what a person should eat when we are living in that place. So that way the millets, there are like almost 25 types of millet, whatever I know, probably there are more also. So different varieties also we can get, and it will be a little difficult to get adjust in the beginning. But if we can start, to millet, we are not only helping ourselves by getting rid of all the diabetes and all the other disease, we are also helping the nature by consuming less water, less burden on the nature as well, right? So one is identifying the sources from where we can get millets. So as of now, we are almost very close to getting to a place where we can source millet. Oil we are already doing. So what we do is we identify the place. You can check my blog. I had shared these links earlier. Fraud in food. So fraud in food. This is my blog, mixcloud.com/Balavijay. So in that the topics of fraud in food is there. How rice which is bought for 5 rupees from the farmer is sold to us at 100 rupees. The 7 layers of processing that happens, unnecessary processing, and finally what we get is actually not rice. It is just polish and scent. So unnecessary processing, and we have to pay for that processing, and whatever the good ingredients in rice, they strip that. So first of all, rice is not a staple food. It's not something that you are supposed to eat 3 times a day, 7 days a week. And on top of that, the rice we get in the market is not a very good quality of rice. The rice is being stripped to remove all the good ingredients, and it's on top of that it's polished, and top of that it is scented, as if rice has not taken bath for the last week. we apply scent on the rice, and then finally it reaches us. Very unfortunate situation to be in, but that's the thing. So similarly in oil also there's a lot of fraud. So if you try to make the oil by yourself, you procure the groundnut or the sesame seeds, so or coconut, and dry it and take it to the oil mill and extract the oil. You'll know that the cost which is involved in this process, in fact the raw material itself is much higher than what oil companies are selling to us, right? One packet of ginger oil will cost you like 200 rupees, 250 rupees, like that. But the raw material itself costs more than that. Then how are these oil companies able to give at this price? The oil companies make something called as liquid paraffin. Sorry, I'm just. So liquid paraffin, you take the oil packet, in that you can find as something called as liquid paraffin. It's a petroleum byproduct. It's a colorless, odorless liquid, which you mix with coconut oil. Then it takes the properties of coconut oil. You mix with groundnut oil, it takes the property of groundnut oil. You mix with the ginger oil, it becomes ginger oil. But what effects it has, people are not even investigating. You take oil packet, somewhere they will be written smallly, contains liquid paraffin. So because they are adding this liquid paraffin, they are able to give at that price. So again, and oil is a very major thing that we consume after grain. The next major thing is oil. So that's where we started finding where is the oil source. So now we are able to find the oil source. So in smaller towns, still people don't know this liquid paraffin. So they just extract the seeds, they extract the oil, and they sell it. So that way we are giving some employment to that small town people also, short-term goal. So we take oil from them, and again the next challenge was how we distribute. So we have, as I was telling, there's 70 group of people. So we are distributing, helping ourselves one by one. We have managed to distribute. So this is one part of it. So one oil we have solved: oil, ghee, coconut oil, ginger oil, and ghee we have solved. Next we are very close to solving the millets. Again, these are all short-term goals. Once we have our own farm, then we can do everything extract from our own farm itself. I'll talk about that in the future slide. So short-term goal is this, and if you have source, please let us know from where we can get the rice just by one process. Rice, just remove the husk and the top layer, which is like dark brown in color, remove that and give it. Don't need to do all the 7 layers of processing and sell a 5 rupees rice for 100 rupees. The first stage layer is just 5 rupees per kilo. A farmer is paid 5 rupees per kilo. First stage of processing, it will just take 10 rupees per kilo. That's it. We need the 10 rupees stage rice, not the 100 rupees stage rice. Because first of all, unnecessary process, and the process is actually killing us. So if you are having sources, please let us know. We can collaboratively, and we can solve our problem. Because nobody else is going to come and help us. We have to help also. Okay, so these are my sites to share the PPT. So I am talking about fraud in food, fraud in oil, and how we can overcome about it. And I'll just have to turn off the lights again. So this is my Facebook page at Healthy Living, and this is a WhatsApp group. So it all started with the WhatsApp group. I added a few friends, and then the group grew. They added their friends, and that way we are like 78 people now. And if you want to join, you can always join. So in this group, we just discuss about all these health-related things, how we can help each other, how we can solve. So short-term goal, directly talk to the farmers or the small town where it is still not so much stage of corruption, and you can live. So this fraud is happening at various things. It could be grains, it could be fruits, it could be milk. So probably Krishna will talk more about on that milk, wherein how desi cows are getting replacing our Indian cows, and the whole corporate companies are behind killing our desi cows for giving various reasons. Our Indian cow will give you like 2-3 liters of milk. A Jersey cow can give you up to 20, but the 20 liter what it gives is not milk; it's poison. And the effects of desi cow, he'll give his own example. So this is a WhatsApp group, very active on health, and people are always being what next. So another fraud in food is sugar. I mean, so it's a big list. So we are identifying different things and what we can solve them. So sugar is a big thing. The white sugar that we get is again nothing but full of chemicals only. If somebody enters the sugar factory once in the life, they will not touch that white sugar again. It's so much full of chemical. So what we can take is to take one step previous. We can take the jaggery step and try to replace the white sugar. White sugar is, if you have to take it from me, white sugar you have to stop it the moment we step out of it. So it's so bad. So next alternative is we can go for jaggery, we can go for honey, and there's something called as palm jaggery, which is very good. It's the palm extract and made it into a jaggery form. That is very good. It is very rich in iron content, and it has so many vitamins. So there are a lot of alternatives which we can take it up. But white sugar is something that we have to stop it as soon as possible, as much as possible. At least in a day-to-day, we should stop white sugar. This is very bad. So white sugar, oil with liquid paraffin, rice which is polished and scented, then we'll get into fruits and vegetables. So other things can stay along, oil, grain, millets, all this will stay along. So we are targeting those. Fruits and vegetables definitely we want to get there, but their shelf life is less. So how to source it, where to source it is a challenge. But definitely if we all work together, we can solve that. And my inspiration is the first thing where it all started. It's called as anatomictherapy.org. A life without medicine. So you can visit this link. Most of the content is in Tamil here. So what I try to do is I try to translate it to English and put it in my blog. So a life without taking any medicine. You don't have to take any medicine for BP, sugar, nothing. Cancer, AIDS, nothing. You don't have to take any medicine. Very small lifestyle changes. Eating the right kind of products, right kind of things, and you will not have any kind of disease, because disease is not very natural to us, right? So our body mind system is based in a way that so again it's a whole process. I just give in a gist. So by controlling the mind, we can control the body, right? So for example, people will say at the age of 40 you should do all the tests, right? So this becomes registered in our mind. At the age of 40 I will get disease. So the mind is so powerful that it will assume that at the age of 40 this guy wants disease and it will give you to the disease. So that's just a fact. Because people telling that at the age of 40 you will get sugar, we have registered in the mind and mind gives that. So mind-body system, if we can clear and we can eat the right kind of products, we will never get any kind of disease ever. Right? So all that is covered in this first link, which is anatomic therapy. And if you take a look, there are some content in English, but the maximum content is in Tamil. So if you are finding anything not translatable, please let me know. I'll try to translate, or someone will translate. And the second link is very inspiring to us. So Sukha Foundation is a group based out of Chennai. So they are working on a prototype wherein so they are working in a prototype wherein with 1 acre land you can produce whatever 25 people need, whatever, rice, grain, dals, coconut, mango, fruits, vegetables, everything. So how they have done is they have come up with a system way wherein one plant which releases excess water and there's one plant which needs excess water, more water. So you put them next to each other. One plant requires more nitrogen as a manure, so you don't have to externally put it. You keep it next to a plant which releases nitrogen. I'm just picking some examples. So this way, with 1 acre land, you can have enough setup for 25 people can consume, and they don't need to go outside anything. Everything that 25 people need can be grown in 1 acre of land. So this is the Sukha Foundation is what is kind of inspiring to us that yes, we can get there. So if this we can set up in our own farms, so one farm for a five families should be solving our problem. So it's not going to be easy, but it's definitely possible. And thirdly, this is like a guy called as John Zendai. He was a villager, then he went to a city, and then what happens to his life is he talks all about it. And this video will have a huge impact, right? So though he's a laborer and we are into IT and all that, but his video we can directly relate to that. So when you have free time, please check out this video. It's a TED talk, Life is Easy by John Zendai. Yeah. So this is something quickly I had to share. Of course, from 1 year there's a lot of content. I try to just talk about the highlight. You can visit my blog. In that there's more descriptions and people have commented about it and all that. And if you want to be more actively involved, you can join the WhatsApp group and the Facebook. WhatsApp, more action happens. There, more people come up, and the people who got inspired and they set up their own rooftop terrace garden. So in that, whatever the family needs, they're growing all the vegetables there. We visited that, and the photos also that we can share it. So they're growing potato, lady's finger, whatever vegetables, radish, carrot, all that. Simple, small place, and it's possible. That's all. And it takes half an hour per day to just maintain and water. And not only you get fresh vegetables grown out of your garden, and for sure you know that it is not having any chemical, it's not genetically modified. That. And not only that, and also that it relaxes you because the plants and the water and all that are in the sattva, what we call it as it's a mode of goodness. So the moment we involve in that, it's very relaxing. I can tell you that much. So we can also have our own terrace gardens where we can grow vegetables and fruits that we want, whichever is possible, and whatever requires larger landscape, we can look at that. So this is short term.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey Balaji, this is Raghu.
Yeah, Raghu.
Hey, I have been doing that terrace gardening things for the past 2 years. If anybody would like to know and do or any help, right, I can help.
Awesome. So yeah, we can do one thing. So to that group ID, right, Healthy Living at Cisco, you can just put a note, and any people who are interested, we can get in touch with you.
Sure.
Okay. Yeah. Thanks, Raghu. So like this way, we can help each other, right? So somebody who doesn't know about it can take information from others. Somebody who has a source of pure cow milk can source that. So this is how we can help each other, and it's working good wonders for us in the past 6 months, and we want to just extend to the larger more and more. Any questions till now? What we discussed before I hand over to Krishna? Okay. So before I hand over to Krishna, I just want to introduce about him. I want to just tell him. So Krishna and I worked together around 10 years back in the same company. Then I started hopping from company to company. He decided to start his own company, and he runs a company called as Dot Corporation. And along with that, he also tried his hand in the farming. So here's a live example of IT can do farming. It's not rocket science. We are configuring routers and switches and changing topology left, right, and center. We can do farming also. It's not rocket science. So, but it's not easy. We'll put that as a aspect. It's not easy, but it's possible. Over to Krishna for the rest of the session. Yeah.
Thank you for giving me an opportunity to be with you and share my experience. Okay, and thanks for Bala and you all. It's a great opportunity. I have done that, so I'll be explaining you and since it's a vast field, it should be better if you interact with me with the questions. Then it will be more meaningful. Ask me questions. I have that's why I've kept my presentation to a minimum and the question answer more time. Okay, that's how I have planned.
Lights off.
Lights off. On my slide. Yes. First. Yeah. Independence Day is around the corner. I would like to start with this. And meanwhile, you all have something to eat. Please eat and explain me later. Okay. See, this question I want to ask. Okay. It's a very normal question, but if you think more, you will have difficult to answer this. In the real sense, are we independent? Do we have a real freedom? Yes or no?
If you are married, you don't have.
Yeah, that question doesn't arise if you are married. This is for only people who are married. People know that. Okay. It's actually no. It's a big no. Please concentrate on this slide. This summarizes everything we want to do and why we have to do it. Okay. Forget about the process every day. This thing. This one slide explains all the things which we want to do for henceforth. See, we don't have a freedom. Okay, because of this, because of seeds. See, I have undergone a biodynamic farming training. I'll explain you what is biodynamic and in the next any seminars we have. They tell us who are controlling our life. Very big thing which is going on. Okay, you will not see the cloud. See, can you see the limit of the cloud? We cannot. But somebody has put a cloud wherein we are just acting according to their will and wish. Okay, this. At least we don't have freedom. See, we cannot store, we cannot process our own seeds. If you grow, you have to depend on somebody to buy their seeds and grow it. Okay, and those seeds cannot germinate once more. The earlier farmers, they used to have their own seeds, grow it, and some part of the keep it as for their own for next. But today, you will not see that your oranges were. Seedless, because seedless papaya, everything seedless. Okay, they make you to eat easy, but that without seeds, please don't consume henceforth. So this is what we want to do. This is what they are doing to us right now. He who controls the seeds controls the world. Somebody is controlling these, so indirectly they are controlling us. So what is the solution? Do we have a solution? Yes, we have. Is it possible? Yes, it is possible. And somebody is doing it here, very nearby, 50 kilometers away. They are everybody doing this. This is a thankless job, okay? And somebody is doing it already. This is one of the main goals what we are trying to do for ourselves as a group. Okay, first we want to take our own seeds, control of seeds. Okay. That is called seed bank. In Kanakpura they are doing, in near Mandya they are doing, in North Karnataka they are doing. Everybody is interested to do this. Okay, my topic was, can we do farming or can I do farming? Can IT guy can do farming? Can a woman with children can do it, or individual can do it? Okay. So I am coming to the farm, how it is to be in the farm. So I will give you a feeling of how it is to be in the farm. Okay, then you will get an idea or a doubt. You can ask me that. Okay, if you are impressed, please take it forward. Okay, if you have doubts, please ask me. Okay, this is my farm. Okay, it is R and R. It's a responsibility and but it is refreshing also. This word is refreshing. Okay, so it's a responsibility as well as it's refreshing. Responsibility because you will have a livestock. you have to feed water and food for cows as well as the plants. Okay, this is a little time it will take, as explained by Dhruv. It takes half an hour. Okay, if you are so even you cannot spend half an hour. There are systems for the farm. Drip irrigation, it will take care of its water. Okay, please observe my slide. Okay, I'll explain why IT is green and somewhere it is red. Okay, what is it? It is the A to Z. It is the adventure to Z. Okay, how to? It's an adventure. Actually, I have done it. It's a very. You go mountain hiking. You go whatever it is. It is 10 times more than that. You can have it in plain land. I'll tell you. I have done this. It is 10 times more than that. Then it will take a little time to explain. It is then. How it is, I'll explain you later if time permits. This is how it is. IT, it is F and F. It is fun and frolic. See, these were my cousins. They were enjoying my farm. This is all my growth. This is small. See this much? This is 1 meter by 2 meter. These were all my strips. I grew everything I needed for a family, and it was excess. I gave it free for all. See, this is palak. This is lady's finger. What is it? It is P and P. It is pure and plenty. I tell you, it's pure and plenty. It is sufficient, and you will be able to share it. Okay. See, one seed. That one seed, lady's finger. It gave me this much big plant. Maybe 200. I did not count. And leave 2 of them there only. They will produce you seeds, and it is automatic. Next, so you will automatically generate seed bank. Can you interlink? You can start small pots or seed bank. So you have your power. That power is tremendous. I'll tell you once I show you the sum of the slides. You will see how much powerful is having a seed of your own. It is pure and plenty. Pure means no chemicals. I forget about anything. I am not bought only in that farm. Anywhere near to that pesticide, nothing is required. My farm managed automatically. You know, weeds, they kill weeds, they kill insects. Please ask them not to kill anything. They are very interdependent. They need, in fact, we need them. Okay, I was talking about this, and it is H and W, health and wealth. Okay, see this guy, it is more than 130 pieces. First time I gave him, in 30 minutes, within 30 minutes he finished this puzzle. Okay, this guy is being fed with local cow's milk. This is live. This is not anything that I bought it from Amazon forest and given you. Okay, this is live. This, in fact, I'll explain him who is he. Okay, this is health and wealth. See, local cows will not get diseases. Even for their childbirth, I did not bring a doctor to my farm. Automatically they deliver. It is that much they need less care. But if you tie HF, that whatever seen in Bangalore, with patches, white and black patches, that is HF cows. Okay, Jersey cows. That is a headache. Okay, local cows, Indian cows, their milk is next to Amrut. Okay, next to mother's milk. The moment he stopped mother's milk, I gave him this. And he is just 6 years, he goes to 2nd standard. He can read, understand 5th standard math as well. I'll show him once we meet some funny video. He started writing Obama before going to school, because at election time I was sitting on TVs and all. He used to watch it and he wrote Obama spelling by himself. Okay, your doubt is, will it change my lifestyle? Is farming fear for you? Is it? Oh, it's too headache. I have to stand in the sun. Everybody knew those. This is how you have been taught. It's very difficult. Can I use?
Yeah.
Can I use? Okay. बेटा वो आपका बस का बात नहीं है आप ये बहुत difficult है. This is what our forefathers have taught. That's why we are here. But it is not like that. See, earlier it was true because dry land, rain dependent farming, correct? Now earlier it was happening very well. Rain was their timing. It was some. Then 3 years down the line, rain did not come. 3 years continuously drought, and they are fed up, all the farmers. But it's actually not the case. So farming will enhance your lifestyle. It will not change your lifestyle. It will enhance. Can you see me? I am 42. I don't mind mentioning it. I never visited a doctor anytime. Okay. So it will enhance lifestyle, and it could you could be somebody might have, oh, I have to change my dressing, wear that topi and panche and then go to farm. Then only it is farming. No, it's not. You can wear jeans and see. They are all new generation farmers. It is again not a photoshopped photo or downloaded from abroad. This is all Indians. We are done successfully running. Will I lose my IT skills? It's a big thing. Okay, how it is? See, all these days is rain-fed farm. No, nowadays they want your help. All the farmers want your help. How it is? They want drip irrigation controlled by mobile. Have you heard of it? They need it. Whenever they will know the moisture of the soil within their hand. Somebody has implemented it, but to the mark, they need your help. That's where I mentioned, if you are expertise at it, you are in farming. See, farming does not mean you have to stand in the field nowadays. Okay, there are so many things wherein you could contribute. We can explain later. Correct, Prabhu? What we are trying to do is, now you can be here in Bangalore and be a part of it. Be a part of farming activity. There are so many stages you could be. I'll explain in the. So these are technology which is used in that farming. IoT, Internet of Things, is needed for measuring all that and to feed him on his handheld. Next is online marketplace. For we are eliminating so many in between. So direct FPF, farm to fork, and in that we are in between. Yes, our own effort is sitting. So online marketplace by setting up, wherein you will be linked to a farmer. Farmer, you can talk to him or whatever, procure online. Everything will be transparent. That we need your efforts. If anybody is a data scientist, we need data analytics help. So that is where I am saying you need not have to be in the farm to help this group. Okay. Mobile apps for farmers. Nowadays everybody is government only is giving, but if your intelligence is involved, they will get a better option at using them or giving them a better option. Okay. IT is 24 bar. It is farming is 24/7 job. This is what most of them have taught. So it takes your lifetime. No, farming is actually, if you follow their old tradition, it's actually 3 months effort. Rest all their time they do bhajan, kirtan, harvesting songs. They all do that. So most of us think farming is time consuming and it's 24/7. No, it is not. I have done it. I have done it in my farm. It hardly takes it. I was enjoying it. Farming is 24/7 job. No, it is 24/7 job. Okay. This is not. I am not put for just showing you, boosting your. It is practically. See, I used to sleep between 7:30 to 8 max. Over. Okay. No TV, no mobile, no newspaper. Nothing is needed because you will be in a different this thing wherein you will be taking care of your farm, your dependents, and you have extended family because of livestock. Okay. So after that, you will not enjoy any of these mobile chat, everything. You will go out, and morning is your hectic. Morning without alarm, you will get 5. If somebody is really, they will wake up at 4:30. 4:30 to 5 is the best. I said, Jen, please be at a farm and wake up at 4:30 to 5. You will find yourself. No extra this yoga and no this thing. Baseball and standing is not required. Just be in the farm, walk around. You will get that. And this is not which I have found out by research and doing. No, very simple. This is what I was experiencing, and I had a real fun. That's why I called it as an adventure. And then next to the Jen. Does it require me to be at the farm always? This is what you are doubting. So once I do the farming, I will have to leave the Bangalore and go and be in the farm somewhere 200 kilometers away. No, that's why I have explained you. It's not only on the field activity every time. Depending on your skills and interest, we can contribute in any part of this nature. See, this has growing, processing, okay, packaging, then distribution, then IT is involved, analytics is involved, and then consuming is it. If you just be consuming our product, it's more than sufficient. See, I like my rice, okay, 3 times a day. So I changed my grade. I shifted to millet. So this is a live example. In within 50 days, I lost 7 kgs without. I'll come without any doing gym or nothing like that. 7 kgs.
So I just sorry.
No problem. Questions are below. Yeah.
With 9 in difference, so I just want to know the agenda behind, right? So is it knowing about the farming, or is it contributing into the farming, or is it consuming the organic food?
All the 3 inclusive. First, they somebody had doubt that whether IT people can do it.
So because can do it means I need to have a farm to do it.
No, not like that. That also is not.
Okay. So what is the agenda exactly?
So what we started with is like we are getting on chemical based food and genetically modified food, and we definitely know it's bad for us. So that's a problem statement. How to address this? So one way, which is a short term solution, is try to find farmers and educate them and grow them in a non-chemical organic way and directly become the consumer. So one of the live example was one of the cab drivers, is a farmer. He's almost like quit his farming and he's taking a job in Bangalore because he was having that guilt that he's putting chemicals and he's giving chemical poison to food people. So we'll take him back to the farm. So we can take such people back to the farm and make them grow organically and directly become the consumers. Because when they are selling it to the market, so people are not buying, telling that your watermelon is not green in color. So that is one problem, wherein immediately you're talking to farmers and identify the source and take it from the source. It's incorrect farm. Second is, can we do our own farming? As a group, when we do, it's possible. Individually, it is possible, but it will be difficult. So as a group, when we do, say it's a 4-member group starts a farm. So one weekend, one person, family can go, instead of going to a resort, go to your own farm, spend some time, and bring over to the farm. So that's where my friend Krishna, he has done this farming, and he's telling us it's possible.
It's like a contract farming.
It's like contract farming. The whole concept is all yet to be. So there are a lot of things which we are still evolving.
It's not that I will enter a contract with you or whoever. It's not that. It's a full.
It's open and we are just looking for more ideas and concepts which we all like and whatever is possible. This is one way of thought.
Yes.
And so that's
I had come to the agenda, share their mind, and put forth my idea, and then wherever there is a doubts, gaps, they come up. We just
and this is also possible that you don't own the land.
Yes.
But
and be in the farming.
Still, you can use the organic food.
Organic food, you will get it, and you can share with others.
Yes.
It takes time. No, it's not magic. Today we buy land, tomorrow we can do it. That's what we started the session by telling that it's possible, but it's not easy. So immediate task will be to identify the source and take it from there, and then long term we will.
Hey guys, I have a question. So are the farms around here also organic? So
Sorry?
the farms around Krishna's farm, even are they also organic?
Fortunately, they were organic. They never sprayed in their life. It's virgin land. Okay.
No, I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you guys got the question. What I'm saying is, the farm that you have, right?
Yes.
The
Farms around my farms were
Yeah.
all orchard lands, never touched or never by humans.
Oh, okay. See, the reason is you buy a piece of land and surrounding it is also not organic. Then that means to say because of your cross pollination. Then
Yeah, we have a solution for that. That's what
okay.
our next slide speaks of. Okay.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah.
Hello, I think it's a natural farming, right?
Yes.
It's a natural, right? Why we need the organic farming, right? We should consume natural, right? Whatever products are coming naturally, right?
Yeah, I'll clarify it. What is the difference between natural farming and organic farming?
Yes. So whatever I have heard, I think that we should consume the natural thing, not the organic also actually, because that also we are manufacturing, we are putting something actually in the like land or somewhere.
No, I'll explain.
Okay.
I'm coming to that point. Let me finish that. Okay.
And one of my question is like.
Yeah, tell me.
Yeah, one of my questions is like we are in Bangalore and we are from other state, right? So the biggest hurdle I see, we don't know the language here, local language, and we can't directly contact to the farmers actually.
We'll just allow Krishna to complete, and we'll take all the questions at one shot. Does it help?
Okay.
Across the model and the end goal.
Yeah. Okay.
How to consume and how to get that benefited out of it.
Okay. So, does it require me to fill the form? No. How it is explained here? Connections are cows in computer, software and software. Okay, these are concepts. I'll keep the explanation. You might have got the gist of it by the slide. Okay, more deep. It takes time. Okay, if there is time permits, I can explain this later. How do I PNP? What is that? PNP. Okay. How do I participate and get profit? This was most of the people's question, right? Yeah. How do I participate and get profit in this venture? Okay. Here the thinking has to move from I to we. Okay. If you change your perspective just from I, even phone is I. Okay, iPhone. So I think most of the time I did not get into where you are because of this. I was explaining we. I never explained them I did it. So most of the software interviews are concerned what I what I did. So here the same logic doesn't apply. If you just replace I with we can do this. How it is? See, if we do it alone, this group starts venturing it alone without any support, it will not happen. I did it, that's where I failed. So I'm saving your time and effort in that. We should be community farming. How it is, I'll briefly explain. This is done in London. There is a big apartment complex, there is a big community. Okay, around that there are farmers. So what they have understanding is the whatever you produce, we will consume. So farmer is getting assurance that whatever he produces, there is a market. So consumer is confident that whatever he gets is pure, organic and natural. Okay, this is where the community farming comes in. Okay, so this is where you can be either a consumer or a processing or a farmer or be on the field, still be connected in this venture and get profit. Participate as well as get profit.
And yes,
Yes, marketplace. Okay, that's a big thing. Processing.
There are a lot of places where we can contribute.
Yeah, lot of, especially women. You were blessed with this thing, sitting at one place and working for long hours. Please use it for analytics and help us if you cannot move around. Welcome to the field for many times, but if you are still want to sit here and be in Bangalore because of family concerns, kids, the schooling, everything, it's whole lot of things. So you are bound to stay here. Please stay, but still you can be part of this. Okay. See, there are so many success stories to get inspired and tell you, but please do not copy that. Please even don't copy me. I'm telling you, because this is an individual experience. Okay, if you try to copy what Organic Mandya done in North, it's not possible, because its own land, its own this thing will be different. So just get that it is possible, and what he is doing, and adapt it to your own style of doing it, because you are so advantaged at technology, you know already of all the technology. Those guys who started without IT. See this nisha.org.in, she is still now doing without any IT help. She's just done her website. She has already trained 500 farmers and small families to grow. First one is in the farm, organic. Second one is, if they don't have a farm, kitchen garden. Very successfully running, hardly 200 kilometers from here, Bangalore. We can go there once everything happens. She has just trained more than 500 small farmers in organic farming and kitchen gardening. She has improved their life. Henceforth, it is not from anywhere, Amazon, here only. Just 200 kilometers you can get, and every farmer. Right now we can get a source, organic source, millets from her. We are just going there and meeting her.
Excuse me.
Yeah.
Actually, I have another meeting, so I have to leave now. And
it will be recorded. It will be shared. You can ask questions later. Yeah.
Yeah, and please actually send us the what is the next step actually.
Sure. Please send us a lot of questions. Okay, we'll be happy to solve your questions.
Yes.
Thank you. So we all sitting here want to make the difference to a society or a community, everything, nothing like that. Just go do from here. Just plant at your garden, at your roof terrace, one basil plant, more than sufficient. And eat, please elect one meal millets, sufficient for us. Okay. So what we are trying to do is it an NGO? No, it's not an NGO. It's a kind of organization. It's a profit-oriented corporate entity. We don't want to depend on donations. Okay. It's the profit-driven, and we want to be very kind, because see, the milk which we are producing out of this thing, organic farm. For organic farmer, milk is not a primary product. Milk is a secondary product. He wants his cow dung and cow urine. Okay, cow dung and cow urine is 10 times more valuable, but right now nobody knows about it. Small efforts are going on. Okay, wherein cow's milk is given just to anybody who is in school and anybody with a cost effort. Means whatever you are incurring cost, please give it to them. Okay, it's not our main product. How it is self-sustained and profitable. We are all doing all this, okay, to get revenue for this venture. Okay, it needs land buying, being there, hiring, all that. So how we are being in Bangalore supporting this? Actually, we are involved right now into this. So we are starting ecotourism, agri-tourism, e-commerce stores is already in line. Next week is launched. To sell organic produce, buy directly from farmers and sell directly to consumer, FTF. Medical tourism, okay. Once we set up all these things, have our own farm, I'll 100% sure to bring in all those NRIs and foreigners to your farm. It is not my logic or my achievement. Already is happening around Mysore. People are coming to Mysore. Just check out Jag Therapy, J-A-G, Jag Therapy. He is doing Mysore. All foreigners are coming to his farm. It's not a hospital. Please understand, it's not a hospital. And if you are checking Isha Foundation, you check, he is curing most critical. Doctors have raised their hands. This cannot be done. They are going and checking in Isha. 1 week, 15 days, they are cured.
What they do? They do farming there.
Farming, not admitting. Not admitting. Please understand. Please understand this. High diabetic, very critical. Next day operation. gone to Isha Foundation, no scissors, no nothing addition, directly into the farm. It is not my example, please proof. Okay, where we are now? We are just starting with agritourism, we are fundraising with trips. So this is part of offering for you all. Just have a look at our adventure trip also. You will be given a chance to work around the farm and feel it, and then check out how it is. E-commerce store is, we are progressing well on this, aiming to launch online by this month. It should be live. By deadline is 20th. Before that also. What is our strength? You are all our strength. Can I take? You are all our strength. Can I have a word on that? Please. Okay. We have a consultant who is ready to advise us on eco village and organic farming. He is other than the person who has converted whole of Bhutan. Have you heard Bhutan is fully organic? Fully organic. He was the main mentor there. His name is Tim, Dr. Tim. He is a walking encyclopedia on farming. He knows every bit of plant and trees. So he is ready to help us. And consultant for IT training and software development. This connection, okay, I'll explain you later. End consumers for our organic produce available, we are trying to increase. Okay, already supply is happening, bits and pieces, we are doing it. Okay, it will increase very shortly. How it is futuristic? Okay, everybody here all want to know how it should be very futuristic. They want to be in cutting edge. Yes, it is cutting edge. Okay, because we are doing a software development and training at the farm only. Okay, it's in future.
We can take more questions. This we can have as a part.
Part 2. Okay.
So these are other value adds which we can do in
Yeah.
the farm which we have.
Okay, this is helpful for local people. We are directly employing the people there. Okay. Okay. Thank you. And
We can have Q&A.
we are happy to take your questions. The lights on.
So basically, I am not able to understand, right? So, okay, fine. So, if we start consuming the organic food, so you will be the supplier for that.
Yes.
What should be the end transaction? How we both are getting benefited? See, one thing is that what the NGOs are doing for the like a CSR activity, and all, right? And one thing is that how this all can be modeled so that both sides are benefited. Okay, I want to go for example, in the weekend I want to go for a farm. That's it. Is it that?
One of that.
So for the main thing is currently we are consuming chemical based food, genetically modified food. How can we get a food?
We should start purchasing organic.
We should start purchasing organic. So one is we have a lot of these stores around, organic stores. They say it is organic. We don't know how organic.
Yeah.
But we can directly talk to farmers or from the source and tell them
We are buying
go this. We are like the example you were giving of London.
So for
Wherein
example,
there is an apartment.
we have this group here, right? So and we decided, okay, we want to go for that, right? And we have to make some commitment, right? This much we are going to consume. Already farmer will grow, or it is like farmer will grow, and we are the consumer, we are the purchaser.
Right now situation I farmers are growing, millets are growing organically. There is no chemical. That one we are actually right now. Okay, so we are buying from them, and we are giving it to you if you order. It's not commitment that you buy with us only, and we are not.
If you have
It's a
five
marketplace. It's an organic marketplace. Available where we can go and search. This is what, right?
Yeah. And if you are able to come up with a source which is much more effective, we will take it from there.
You have your own connection. First generation farmers, they are producing what? The millets are sold. 29 millets are there. So all are needed. So if you have a source, you suggest us, we will go and talk to them and establish a connection, and we can buy it.
We are constantly identifying
Directly we are helping the one family, farming family. Then here this side, the consumer side, we are assured that we are getting organic food.
So this example is what about London he gave, where there are apartments and they're talking to farmers directly. So the same model at a different
Here and the different proportions, and for India we are one of the activities, primary and right now, because we don't have our own land, so we are gradually moving from
towards that. That's the end goal. So we'll not get stuck about the farm.
Contract farmer will go once we establish here the consumers for us. We are assured of this much quantity is going on.
That is what is
So when you go to the farmer,
the demand and supply. Once you understand that there is a demand, then only you will start producing so that it can be.
Because otherwise the farmer is not able to sell to his market because they are telling it doesn't look good. The watermelon that you are giving is not green in color, dark green. If you cut it, it's not red in color. So their market is rejecting. You are telling don't spray the chemicals. We will become your consumers.
He is a complaint just about his
This is a capped reserve. So
it
with
says,
farming.
it says giving assurance whatever
You tell me, I will go for that for you.
Yeah, he said it. And 4 acres, right? 4 acres is sufficient for us to start up.
So all those we are working out what is the best for.
What should be the model? That is what is the curiosity, right? How I am going to contribute? Am I only a purchaser or am I going to contribute in the farm?
Yes.
We can do both.
That is what.
No, this is up to your interest. We are not enforcing anything. See, to participate in this, I have explained in the last time, you need not to be a compulsory member or something like that. If you are buyer, there are 10 benefits in the marketplace. You will be given a card, okay, where supply is ensured, on time, quality delivery, and the produce. Or there is one more connection. Right now, a lot of people are practicing is you adopt one farmer. Okay, you directly exchange with him. Okay, whatever you produce will be the middleman. Just you can pay directly to him. There is no this thing that we are just want to.
That is coming.
You are become a core member, invest in this venture and get maximum amount. It's open. So depending on your interest, time availability, core member dedicates a lot of time for this. As a consumer, you just buy and be happy and contribute to this.
A win-win situation.
Be in the farm, you be a producer, and we will bring it, and you will get an assurance that whatever you buy, and even insurance will pay for anybody who wants to participate in this as a farmer. We will give you seeds, method. If it fails, we give you insurance. Everything is there. You just have to tell us.
So somebody wants to contribute as a core member, for example, right? So what is the lump sum investments and all?
That we have kept it offline. We are not for. We did not expect also that so soon with one slide everybody will agree to invest. So we have kept it offline for the second presentation, wherein we will explain you.
And we also have to do some So one model is wherein you just take the what is that land on lease and then you buy land. So
Anyway.
models.
My fathers and grandparents have bought land outside. They would have never visited the land was idle.
Perfect.
In my case, still my father is there in his hometown, and they have relocated 20 years back. They have never visited. We don't know how the land is. Can we make this up?
That's what I
Yes.
It can be anywhere and in any shape and size. So that's what I said. We can take the inspiration from these guys who are succeeded.
Whatever you are,
Can we use your land is your
Yes.
question?
Yeah.
Yeah.
someone tells me, I can go and look at it also.
Definitely.
Sure.
So there was one slide which says Suka Foundation. So in that they talk about even the most barren dry land can be used for agriculture. If you know Tamil, you can search in the net for Namalva. So he says, you give me a barren land. There's nothing called. He says there's nothing called as barren land or non-agriculturable land. You give me any land, I can make it. This thing. You just follow my methods and you can produce grains in any land. There's nothing called as a barren land or agriculturable land. So any land can be turned into agriculture. Some requires more effort, some requires less. Okay.
Are you looking at other places also?
Other places outside Bangalore? Yes, definitely. It will be good, right? One day one weekend you go to a farm near Bangalore, one weekend you
How much is the distance from Bangalore? Very good. Excellent. That's what I said. It's an excellent. We'll talk.
We'll talk after.
But it's an excellent thing for us.
You can-
location for us.
That's the land where millets will grow in abundance.
Actually, we haven't visited the land in like.
No problem.
That's okay.
No problem. See, we have come here with lot of R&D. If we try to explain all that, it will take a lot of your time and we are confused.
already blocking that I don't know my land. Don't get blocked, right? They are giving you an idea, accept
That
it.
is secondary.
If that works out, we will look at it, right? All of us
It
are
should
here.
work out. That's where we are here. That's why we are here. Okay.
And for your information, my relatives have farm in Madurai.
It was, we had all these things.
See,
No, that is,
I'll tell you.
you can discuss it. Take one or couple of them and they will check the land, the feasibility, everything, right? Don't
worry.
No, you had
You are a
land
land
immediately.
lord
Something
for us.
right now, you should ensure that you really own the land even.
Yeah.
It's not interest.
Yeah, for us, you are a land and a lord, landlord.
That's why you
Okay.
make sure the land is there.
Any questions? Any questions on the call?
First, I was coloring IT in a different color. Every slide IT. Do you know why? Because it is IT, information technology. Each step we do in farming nowadays, IT is involved. So don't fear. Please use your skills and help us in any way you can and be profitable. Participate and profit. PNP.
First question, I know we are looking at various stages, right? Initial and then long-term things. So initially, can we start off as consumers? That would be easy for us to strike.
Why not? We have started already.
That's why I was asking. So I got something that you gave, but I want to.
How I measured that? Just now I gave, everybody had it.
Just ask the long-term goals are there, but
You know why it is?
start
It's a
off
replacement for your bubble gum and HDFC.
because things supply is there.
Amla.
That thing can get started immediately.
After not immediately for the past 6 months, you are the best source of amla. You know,
आप मतलब ये NBFC साइड मतलब कर सकते हो कभी आगे
चल सकते हैं और वो उधर से ही आ रहा है. Please have it and taste it.
लाइक हम मगू कर लिए
Yeah. It's a lunch time before lunch, so it's a food for thought.
after having it I think it was kind of an electron
See, for you know, I've seen just now outside I was standing. In half an hour there were 100 deliveries. 100 deliveries by Amazon. He was explaining only Amazon does that much in 1 hour. See how much delivery is happening. That is non-food, all cloth and food. And 3 times we need food. Cloth, books, all were delivered. How about food delivery? 3 times shipping. And how much we will be gaining if we start like that? 3 times more than what is happening right now.
I mean, I don't know whether I must discuss it or not, but whatever it is, Amazon also is very well aware कि मतलब proper ही चीज देना चाहिए. So you never know जैसे आपने बोला long term है. So tomorrow आज दे रहे होंगे उनसे वो 10 चीजें दूसरी वाले. You tomorrow itself you can.
This is already on Amazon.
Directly.
If you want to buy from Amazon, it is there. Fulfillment by Amazon. All this Amla product from our side. So this already base level work is done. We have done R&D. We have made a fail-proof approach because I failed. I know what is my the thing where I went wrong, how to prevent that. Everything I've done and come up here. So we are in Bangalore right now. We are making this a success. Means we are finding the consumers which are stable with us. And immediately we go to
So yeah. So as of now, we are already started doing for oil. So this is ginger oil, and we have some of our consumers here. So maybe we can talk about the quality of it. Ginger. So ginger oil, that oil is called as a good oil. Nallen. Out of so many oils, that oil is called as the good oil, Nallen. There are so many oils, but to differentiate this from the other oil, they intentionally gave this name. They were just told it as Nallen, but they intentionally made it to tell that it's Nallen. So that oil you can directly consume. You can use it for oil pulling. You can do oil bath. When you do oil bath with that, your bones become strong. And we are successfully able to find out a source which gives us that oil without liquid paraffin. So that oil we are already distributing coconut oil and cow ghee. Some millets we are able to get source from 3-4 millets and it comes from Madurai. How to get these products? We'll come and deliver to your
e-commerce site is up. It hardly takes another 2-3 days. You will get all the list of products for recipe for millet, consumer feedback. Please share whoever bought
fruits and edibles have a lesser shelf life, so it's
for your kind information, fruits we are sourcing from next season. We know very near to this thing, Bangalore from Mandya. We just have to contact farmers. What is happening is right now they are dumping it in Mandya Maddur market. my YMCA ad. From there it gets into wrong hands. So once we establish this, like buyers, if I bring a banana, if buyers are there, I can just go and bring banana or order that farmer to deliver. Delivery is happening. You know, coconut, tender coconut, Mandya, best kind of a thing. It comes via market, it gets. So if I assure that the buyers for that, at least 50, I'll directly order there. Directly a farmer can dump it here. So everything is there. Only thing now this missing is connection. Then a little bit of IT effort is involved to start, and you will get immense benefit. I am myself is I told I cannot miss my rice. 3 times I need my rice, so I just change my rice grain to that millet 2 times. Have namane and one more is a kodo millet. Fantastic. Everybody, cold cough, madam, have that. What is that? Jaggery. Jaggery with some this thing. Prevent it will go.
So is it like in most of the products and the things, those 9 levels of processing or whatever is happening outside, and the people who are involved in the middle, no one is there for your project, right?
Right now, we are not selling that rice. 9 process rice.
We are not able to get that source which does first process ingredients.
And forget, if you take millet, you will forget rice. Yes.
And the good thing or bad thing, millet, they somehow the companies do not find it very commercially thing, so they have not entered that doing unnecessary process for
No,
that.
I was
Millet
talking about
goes very very easily with less water consumption, and no chemical things is sprayed on that, no genetically modified on that, because they don't find it a very commercially viable market. Like who will go and inject genetically modified into ragi, because ragi sells for you 5 rupees, 10 rupees. So they are not like, it's not a market for us. So good thing is millets are like almost untouched. So we can
So I've been using millets for past 3 years.
very nice.
There was a reason why I switched on to it, and I have got cough, I got cold, I got fever in the middle, 3, 4, 5 times, but I have not taken any medicines. It's
self-healing
kind of a thing. Yeah, I'm not connected with these guys.
See,
I'm not getting.
that's you just
We are meeting for the first time.
That's very much true, right? I have a team member who is sitting there, he didn't come here. This guy has been advised, he had like almost 6 months, he had terrible headache, lot of problems, right? And as an Ayurvedic doctor, he has put him on millet. This guy trips a lot, because 45 days he has not eaten rice, nothing. But he has recovered so much, now he is got addicted to millet. 45 days he has been eating. Every day we go for lunch, we eat.
I was not
what I am eating.
without
Now he is doing that.
and swimming nothing 7 kg and healthy right from 4:35 o'clock to 10 o'clock. And I do little bit programming.
Right now there are some 6 or 7 varieties of
Sorry?
anything out of millets. I mean, anything.
Dosa,
Everything.
cake,
Just like rice.
pizza, anything. Okay. And from our side, North Karnataka, if I bring you roti and badnekai, you will forget every food in there. I will try mudde from there only.
What is it? Brown cheese people.
Ragi mudde.
Ragi
That is
balls.
one of, see, once 2 minutes it will take. See, I was talking about one big cloud which is operating. Okay. See, this is a cloud of an MNC. It is available in the net. If you say Monsanto company, they will tell you what it is doing. See, the same guy is giving you pesticide. The same guy is giving you cancer
Medicine.
tablets. The same guy is taking you and okay. The hospital which you are going is them only.
Mortuary also.
So this is a cloud which we are operating under. They are preventing our food to come. They are suppressing this millet. They are not giving you independence to have your seeds. See, this seed storing is illegal in India. You know that? They will not allow you. They will somebody. All of the researches are coming from agriculture university. You know, all the PhDs are paid. By whom? By this Monsanto. You see the fate of this farm. First photo. Anybody from Punjab or little bit nearby? there is in Punjab there is a train goes that is called cancer train. Cancer train every week it leaves from the with a full train full people of cancer. This is the effect of our farming. Go first photo where there is a farm.
The naming is different. The sort is different.
Okay.
Okay. Guys, I think we have to
We have to
continue.
end. Okay. Thank you.
Fine.
I will show you the. I'll share you and in our web that already web by for more info and more questions.
So actually more happens on the WhatsApp group. So you can just send me your number. I can leave you.
We will just send our number. Thank you.
Your contact will be
Is there? Okay, I'm in the group.
Okay, super.
Those are my doubts started. I think that guy puzzle joint my I told him okay next to mother. Those are
They are the same code.
and generation will never get. My kid never went to hospital. For that.
You can take your
Okay.